All right, so today we're diving deep into antioxidants. You know, those compounds that protect our cells from free radicals.
Right.
And we're going to be looking at Healthline's 14 healthy foods high in antioxidants.
Okay.
And honestly, getting ready for this had me craving some unexpected things.
I bet. I mean, it is fascinating, isn't it? How many foods that we just encounter every single day
Right.
were actually full of these, like, protective compounds.
Yeah.
And so often they're not the things that we think of as, like, healthy.
Yeah, that's what was so interesting about this list.
Yeah.
It's got your berries and stuff, but it's also got like dark chocolate and pecans.
Oh, yeah.
So, speaking of dark chocolate, let's start there.
Okay.
I am always ready for a healthy excuse to eat chocolate.
Well, you're in luck then,
Okay.
because the article highlights that dark chocolate that's higher in cocoa
Okay.
has way more antioxidants than regular chocolate.
Okay.
And studies have actually shown that these can reduce inflammation and even lower your risk of heart disease.
So, like, how much dark chocolate
Yeah.
are we talking about here
That's a great question.
to get these benefits?
Yeah, there's not really like a magic number.
Okay.
But research suggests about an ounce or two a day
Okay.
is a good amount to get the benefits without overdoing the calories and the sugar.
Yeah, that makes sense. Portion control, even with the healthy stuff.
Right, exactly.
Okay, now what about pecans?
Okay, so,
Are these really more than just like a delicious pie ingredient?
oh, absolutely. They're full of really healthy fats, minerals.
Okay.
And research suggests that eating pecans can increase the level of antioxidants in your bloodstream.
So they're not even just delivering antioxidants, they're like boosting your body's own
Yeah.
defenses.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. There's got to be a catch, right?
Right.
With something this good.
You do have to remember they are pretty calorie dense
Okay.
because of the healthy fats.
Right.
So, enjoy them in moderation. A small handful as a snack or sprinkle some on a salad.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Now on to berries, which I always think of when I think of antioxidants.
Yeah.
This article highlights blueberries and strawberries.
Right.
Are there any like significant differences in their antioxidant profiles?
Yeah. That's actually a really good point.
Okay.
They're both packed with antioxidants,
Yeah.
but they kind of have different strengths.
Okay.
Blueberries are good for, like, brain boosting effects,
Okay.
and strawberries are kind of more heart smart
Interesting.
because of the anthocyanins.
Oh, okay. So what makes blueberries so good for the brain then?
So, test tube and animal studies have shown that this unique blend of antioxidants in blueberries
Yeah.
can actually help delay aging-related decline in brain function.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They seem to work by neutralizing those harmful free radicals, reducing inflammation, and even influencing how genes are expressed.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
I'm always kind of hesitant to put too much faith in test tube and animal studies.
Yeah.
What about research in humans?
Yeah, you're right to be cautious about extrapolating from animal studies.
Okay.
Human-focused research on blueberries and brains is still, it's still emerging.
Okay.
But there are encouraging signs from some observational studies that link regular blueberry consumption
Yeah.
to better cognitive function in older adults.
Okay.
But more research is definitely needed to confirm a direct link, cause and effect.
So maybe not a magic bullet, but
Right.
definitely good to include in your diet.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about strawberries?
Okay, so strawberries,
What makes this so heart smart?
they're loaded with, you guessed it, anthocyanins,
Okay.
which give them the vibrant red color.
Right.
And research suggests that anthocyanins can help lower your LDL cholesterol,
Okay.
which is the bad kind, and raise the HDL, the good kind.
So like a natural heart protective cocktail.
Yeah, it's true.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to some of the more unexpected things. The article mentions artichokes
Yes.
as a top source.
There
What
might...
makes them so special?
Okay, so artichokes are really nutrient dense.
Okay.
Lots of fiber, minerals,
Okay.
and, of course, antioxidants.
Right.
And one that really stands out is chlorogenic acid,
Oh, okay.
which is linked to a lower risk of all sorts of chronic diseases,
Okay.
like cancer, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease.
Wow, okay.
Pretty impressive.
I've never even heard of chlorogenic acid.
It's quite a mouthful, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Does how we prepare artichokes, does that affect the chlorogenic acid levels?
You know what? That's a great point.
Okay.
Research shows that the way we cook artichokes really can change their antioxidant levels.
Okay.
Boiling them, for example, can lead to losing a lot of that chlorogenic acid.
Oh, okay.
So steaming or roasting is actually a better way to keep those good compounds.
So it's not just about what you eat, but how you cook it.
Yeah. That's right.
All right, so now let's talk about goji berries, which are often labeled as like a superfood.
Yeah.
They've gotten a lot of hype, so do they really live up to it?
They're definitely packed full of nutrients.
Okay.
They're rich in vitamins, minerals, and these unique antioxidants called lycium barbarum polysaccharides.
Wow, what a name.
I know, it's a tongue twister.
Yeah.
And these complex carbohydrates
Yeah.
have shown some promising results in early studies,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to, protecting against heart disease
Okay.
and potentially reducing cancer risk.
So there's some good science behind them.
Yeah.
Is there anything we should be cautious about?
Yeah, couple of things.
Okay.
They can be a bit pricey compared to other berries,
Okay.
and research on humans is still pretty limited.
Okay.
More studies are needed to kind of confirm those findings.
Right. So approach any superfood claim
Yeah.
with a little bit of healthy skepticism.
Exactly.
Now let's talk about another berry I love, raspberries.
Oh, delicious.
What sets these apart in terms of their antioxidants?
Okay, so raspberries are a great source of fiber, vitamin C, and manganese.
Okay.
But their real star power comes from their abundance of anthocyanins.
Ah, okay. Those again.
Those again.
And we know that those can help reduce inflammation,
Right.
oxidative stress, which, is good for everything.
Yeah.
And I've heard some things about raspberries
Yeah.
having some anti-cancer properties.
Yeah, that's an area of active research, actually.
Oh, okay.
A review of 5 studies found that the anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects of raspberries,
Yeah.
particularly black raspberries, can actually slow down or even suppress the growth of some cancers.
Wow. That's amazing. But again, we
Yeah.
have to be careful about,
Yeah.
reading too much into things.
Yeah, a lot of the evidence so far
Yeah.
is from test tube studies.
Okay.
So we do need more human-focused research to confirm these benefits.
For sure, but exciting to know that's being done.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, now let's shift gears and talk about some leafy greens. The article mentions red kale as being particularly rich in antioxidants.
Oh, yeah.
How does it compare to other kale varieties?
Okay, so red kale has all the same great benefits as the other kales,
Okay.
like lots of calcium, vitamins A, K, and C.
Okay.
But what makes red kale really stand out is its high concentration of anthocyanin antioxidants.
Ah, okay, so it's like
Yeah.
a supercharged version.
Exactly.
Interesting, and it's got that beautiful color.
It does. It does.
Now, speaking of colorful veggies,
Yes.
the article also highlights red cabbage.
Okay.
Why is that an antioxidant standout?
It's so often overlooked, but honestly, red cabbage is a nutritional powerhouse.
Really?
Yeah, full of vitamin C, K, and A.
Correct.
And just like red kale, it's packed with those heart-healthy anthocyanins.
Okay, so we know the anthocyanins are good for the heart,
Yeah.
but what about the vitamin C?
Yeah.
What's its role in the antioxidant world?
So vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant
Okay.
in its own right. It's crucial for a healthy immune system, strong and healthy skin,
Okay.
and it even helps our bodies absorb iron, which we need for energy.
So red cabbage is like a multitasker
It is.
when it comes to our health.
Yeah.
That's cool. The article mentions something about cooking methods. Can you talk about that?
Absolutely. So the way you prepare red cabbage can really change how many antioxidants it keeps.
Interesting.
For instance, some studies suggest that fermenting it,
Okay.
like when you make sauerkraut,
Yeah.
might actually enhance its antioxidant activity even more than eating it raw.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that.
It's surprising, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Now let's move on to something that I think is a staple in so many people's diets.
Yeah.
Beans.
Yeah.
Are they really as beneficial as we've been led to believe?
Beans really deserve their healthy reputation.
Okay.
They're an amazing source of protein, fiber,
Yeah.
and they're actually a top source of antioxidants among vegetables.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they contain a unique antioxidant called camphorol.
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 What's that?
Well, studies, mostly in animals and test tubes,
Okay.
suggest that it may help reduce chronic inflammation,
Okay.
and it even might suppress cancer cell growth.
Wow.
So we need more research on humans to confirm those benefits.
Right, of course.
But it's promising.
It is.
Yeah.
All right, now for another colorful vegetable.
Yeah.
Beets.
Yes.
What makes them stand out?
So beets are more than just a pretty color
Okay.
in a salad. They're full of fiber, potassium, iron, folate,
Okay.
and, of course, those vibrant betalain antioxidants
Yeah.
that give them that color.
Now, I've heard that betalains
Yeah,
are linked to a lower risk of certain cancers.
that's right.
Is that true?
You're right. Several test tube studies have linked them to a lower risk of certain cancers,
Okay.
particularly colon and digestive tract cancers.
Interesting.
Yeah, but like we've been saying, more research is needed on humans to confirm that. But it's an interesting area of research, for sure.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, another leafy green, synonymous with health,
Yeah,
spinach.
good old spinach.
Popeye was onto something.
He was.
What makes this an antioxidant all-star?
Okay, so spinach really is an all-star, right?
Yeah.
It's got loads of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants,
Okay.
all for very few calories.
Yeah.
But what I think is particularly interesting is that it's got these two antioxidants called lutein and zeaxanthin.
Ah, yes.
You've heard of those?
Yeah, I have, vaguely.
Okay, so these antioxidants play a crucial role in protecting our eyes
Okay.
from damage caused by harmful light,
Oh, wow.
including blue light from screens.
Oh, interesting.
So like internal sunglasses.
That's pretty cool. So it's not just good for, like, overall health,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
specifically good for the eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, let's kind of move beyond
Yeah.
specific foods and talk about spices and herbs. I know
Yeah.
they add a lot of flavor. But what about antioxidants?
So spices and herbs are so much more than just culinary additions.
Okay.
They're packed with antioxidants
Okay.
that can really impact our health.
Give me some examples.
Okay, well, you've got ginger, turmeric, garlic, rosemary,
Mhm.
parsley, sage, and so many more.
So it's not just about, like, one specific spice.
No, it's really about using a whole variety of them
Okay.
in your cooking.
Got it.
That can combat oxidative stress
Hmm.
and maybe even reduce your risk of things like high blood pressure, heart disease, kidney disease, even diabetes.
Wow, that's amazing, just adding spices.
I know, it's pretty powerful stuff, right?
It is. All right, before we move on to the next part,
Okay.
I want to highlight one more vegetable
Okay.
that I think is kind of overlooked.
Okay.
Okra.
Okra.
What makes it an antioxidant powerhouse?
Okay, so okra has a really impressive nutrient profile.
Okay.
It's got lots of magnesium, folate, fiber, vitamin C, K1, and A.
Okay.
But what really makes it stand out is its anti-inflammatory antioxidants that have been linked to some really good potential health benefits.
Such as?
Well, research suggests that okra could be especially helpful for heart and brain health.
Oh, wow.
Thanks to its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties,
Okay.
it may even help lower cholesterol levels, improve blood flow,
Okay.
and protect brain cells from damage.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Okra really deserves more attention.
I think so. It's a very underrated vegetable.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, it sounds like we've only just begun to explore
Yeah, this is really just the tip of the iceberg.
the world of antioxidants.
Yeah, there's so much more to discover.
There is.
Yeah. And, it's not just about individual foods, right? It's about,
Yeah.
like, our whole dietary pattern.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
It's like having a diverse investment portfolio,
Exactly.
spread the risk, maximize returns.
Right. You're building this, like, robust defense system for your body.
Okay.
So the more variety in your diet, the more these, like, beneficial compounds you're getting.
Yeah, it's like assembling a team of superheroes to fight off those free radicals.
I like that.
But speaking of free radicals,
Okay.
can we just define what those are?
Sure.
For anyone listening who needs a refresher.
Totally. So free radicals are basically unstable molecules
Okay.
that can damage our cells.
Okay.
They're a natural byproduct of metabolism.
Okay.
But things like pollution, UV radiation, even stress
Yeah.
can increase their production.
So they're like little troublemakers running around?
Exactly. They can wreak havoc in our bodies,
Causing damage.
damaging DNA, proteins, cell membranes.
So they're like the villains in our cell story.
Yes,
And antioxidants are the heroes
Exactly.
that come in to save the day.
precisely. Antioxidants can neutralize those free radicals
Okay.
by giving them an electron,
Okay.
and that stabilizes them and prevents them from causing more damage.
So it's like a microscopic battle
It really is.
between good and evil
Every-
happening inside of us.
all the time.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah,
But our bodies naturally produce some antioxidants, right?
that's right. We do have our own defenses.
So why is it so important to get them from food?
Well, the thing is, we're exposed to these things that increase free radical production all the time.
Right?
And sometimes our bodies just can't keep up.
Okay.
So that's where dietary antioxidants come in. They provide that extra support to help keep everything balanced.
Okay, so we know that the damage caused by those free radicals is called oxidative stress.
Right?
And that has been linked to all kinds of chronic diseases, right?
Exactly. It's been linked to heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's,
Wow.
accelerated aging. It's really a major player in a lot of health challenges.
So eating those antioxidants is like a really proactive strategy
Yeah.
to protect your health long term.
It's like a health insurance policy.
I like that.
Yeah.
Now, some people might be thinking, can you have too many antioxidants?
That's a good question, and it's one that comes up a lot with supplements. But if you're eating a balanced diet, you're probably not going to overdo it from food.
Yeah.
You do have to be careful with supplements, though.
Right.
Taking really high doses of certain antioxidants can actually have negative effects.
Okay, so better to get them from whole foods.
Exactly. Whole foods give you this complex mix of nutrients that all work together
Right.
in a way that supplements just can't replicate.
Right. And eating food is more enjoyable than popping pills.
Exactly.
Okay, so the article mentions that the antioxidant content of certain foods can actually vary
Yeah.
depending on how we prepare them.
Yeah.
That's kind of counterintuitive, I would think.
Right.
Cooking would make those nutrients more available.
You would think so, but it's not always the case.
Okay.
Some cooking methods can, but high heat can actually destroy certain antioxidants.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So how can we maximize the antioxidant content of our foods?
So, for example, steaming or stir-frying vegetables over low heat
Okay.
can help preserve more nutrients.
All right. And eating things raw whenever possible, I assume,
Yeah, exactly.
is also good.
And when you're eating fruit, keep the skin on
Okay.
because the skins actually often have higher concentrations of antioxidants.
So it's about what you eat, but also how you prepare it.
Yeah, another layer to this strategy.
All right. Now, we've talked about fruits and veggies,
Mm-hmm.
nuts, even spices.
Yeah.
What about beverages?
Oh, good point. There are some beverages that are really packed with antioxidants. Like green tea.
Oh, yeah, green tea. We all know that's good for you.
Yeah, for sure. And for good reason. It's got these compounds called catechins,
Okay.
which are a type of flavonoid with really strong antioxidant properties.
So all that sipping on green tea
Yeah.
is actually boosting your antioxidant intake.
It is.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's one of those healthy habits that's actually enjoyable.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
What other beverages should we be thinking about?
Well, pomegranate juice and acai juice
Yeah.
are also really good options.
Pomegranate juice, I mean, that color
Right. Good sign.
is just so vibrant.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. What about acai?
So acai berries are native to South America,
Okay.
and they've become really popular.
Yeah.
For a reason, they're full of antioxidants,
Okay.
vitamins, and minerals.
So incorporating these into your diet is another good strategy.
It is. It's about finding ways to make healthy choices enjoyable, you know?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, before we wrap up this part, I want to touch on one more thing about antioxidants.
Okay.
Their role in protecting our skin.
Yes, that's important.
Our skin is our largest organ.
It is,
Yeah.
and it's constantly exposed to things that can damage it.
Right, UV radiation, pollution.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Which all create those free radicals
Yeah.
that lead to that oxidative stress.
Yeah, and we know that that can cause wrinkles,
Right, premature aging, age spots.
all that fun stuff.
Yeah, no thanks. So antioxidants can help protect against that.
Yes, they can help neutralize those free radicals.
So it's not just about what we eat, it's about what we put on our skin.
That's right. Using skincare products
Okay.
that contain antioxidants can provide that extra layer of protection.
Are there any antioxidants that are better for skin than others?
Yeah, some of the most popular and well-researched ones are vitamin C,
Okay.
vitamin E,
Okay.
retinol, and green tea extract.
Ah.
Some familiar friends there.
Yeah, I know vitamin C is good for brightening, reducing dark spots.
Right.
Vitamin E, moisturizing and protecting.
Mm-hmm.
Retinol is the anti-aging, wrinkle-reducing
Yes.
superstar.
Exactly.
And we know all about green tea.
Mm-hmm.
So incorporating those into your diet and your skincare routine is like
Yeah, it's a great way to protect your skin.
a powerful 1-2 punch.
It is.
Okay, so as we move into the final part
Yeah.
of this deep dive, I want to leave our listeners with a challenge.
Okay, I like a challenge. What is it?
I challenge you to look at your diet and see where you can add more of these foods we've talked about.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's adding berries to your breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's swapping out your regular snack for some pecans
Mm-hmm.
or trying some new spices in your cooking.
Exactly. It's all about making those little changes.
Yeah, that have a big impact over time.
Exactly.
We've covered so much, and I feel like we've barely scratched the surface.
It's true. There's always more to learn.
There is.
It's a never-ending journey, but that's the beauty of it, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this last part, let's kind of go beyond specific foods
Okay.
and talk about some of the bigger picture concepts
Yeah,
related to antioxidants.
I'm ready.
So we've talked about all these amazing foods, but are there other things that can impact how our bodies use antioxidants?
Yeah, that's a really important point to remember. Our bodies are super complex,
Right.
and there are a lot of different factors that affect our overall health.
Yeah.
So while eating those antioxidant-rich foods is super important,
Yeah.
there's more to it than just that.
Okay, like I was thinking about stress and sleep.
Yeah.
Can those impact how our bodies deal with antioxidants?
You're on the right track there.
Okay.
Chronic stress can lead to more inflammation and oxidative stress in your body.
Uh-huh.
And that basically works against all those good antioxidants we're trying to get from our diet.
So it's kind of like we're fighting a losing battle if we're always stressed out.
In a way, yeah, when we're constantly stressed,
Yeah.
our bodies are just like on high alert all the time,
Okay.
and they focus on dealing with that immediate threat
Right.
instead of things like making sure we're absorbing nutrients properly and keeping up our antioxidant defenses.
That makes sense. So what about sleep?
Sleep is crucial for our bodies to repair themselves.
Okay.
It's like when we're sleeping, our cells get a chance to clean up all the waste
Yeah.
and fix any damage that's been done by oxidative stress.
Okay.
But if we don't get enough sleep, those processes can't really work properly. And that leaves us more vulnerable to those free radicals.
So like our antioxidant army is working overtime when we're sleep deprived.
Exactly. They need rest, just like we do.
Makes sense. Okay, so along with eating all those antioxidant-rich foods, we need to manage stress and get enough sleep
All right, it's all connected.
to really optimize those defenses.
Yeah, it's about a lifestyle
Right.
that supports good health.
Yeah, it's holistic.
It
It is,
is.
just like we were talking about with skincare.
Exactly.
This also reminds me of something else from the article
Yeah.
about how the research on antioxidants is always changing.
Oh, absolutely.
So what are you most excited about in terms of new research?
Well, one area that's super interesting is personalized nutrition.
Okay.
Scientists are figuring out how our genes can actually affect how we respond to different antioxidants.
So it's not one size fits all.
Nope, it's becoming really clear that
Right.
what works for one person might not work for another.
Interesting.
So in the future, we might even see personalized diet recommendations based on your genes and your health goals.
That is so cool. It's like a custom antioxidant plan just for you.
I know, right? It's cutting-edge stuff, and it has huge potential
It does.
for improving our health and preventing disease.
It's like the more we learn about antioxidants,
Yeah,
the more we realize we don't know.
exactly.
It's really a never-ending journey.
It is, but that's what makes it so exciting.
It does.
There's always something new to learn, and then we can use that knowledge to make better choices for ourselves.
Absolutely. Well, on that note, we're going to wrap up this deep dive.
Okay.
But I want to encourage our listeners to really take what we've talked about today and make it work for them.
Yeah.
You know, try those delicious antioxidant-rich foods.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget about stress management
Right.
and get that good sleep.
It's all important.
It is. And remember, it's a journey, not a race.
Exactly.
Keep learning, keep exploring, and keep nourishing your body.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks so much for joining us on this deep dive into antioxidants.
It was my pleasure.
And until next time, stay curious and keep those antioxidant armies strong.